Welcome everybody that's here. We're so excited to have you. It's amazing. It's amazing. We've got loads of people, lots of content to come. Our first speaker, I'm seeing, do we have the City of Wolverhampton College here? Are we ready to go? Are you here? Is Georgina here? If she's not to worry. We're going to still show her slides. But guys who are listening online, we really thank you for being with us. And we're asking you, please, please, please share the link, share the information. My name's Nathan Dennis, for those who don't know me. I'm founder of a charity called First Class Foundation, and we're working in partnership today and for 2 other days this week with our Summer Careers Festival online. And we're happy to be working with West Midlands Combined Authority. So thank you, West Midlands Combined Authority. We're going to hear from a young man who is being a part of City College Wolverhampton. So we're going to get straight into him. Yinka, hopefully you got your name right. Are you here, sir?
Yanko, yes, I am over
Yanko.
here.
Yes. So tell us, how's your experience been while you was at the City of Wolverhampton College? Tell us, tell the people.
All right. First of all, it gives you some sort of independence at the same time while they're supporting you. So I like it because it gives you a more pragmatic approach to your lessons and stuff, because life itself is pragmatic. We've got expert tutors, which are very motivational as well. Whenever you're feeling low, whenever you're feeling down, they'll help you. They will give you free breakfast. I mean, who doesn't like free food, guys? If you don't, I'm sorry. Yep.
So hold on, did you go for the wait. You can't just skip past the breakfast part. So did you go there for the education or did you go there for the food? Come on, tell us.
I mean, both, but don't tell them. You know, don't tell them I told you that. But anyway.
Okay, then no problem, no problem.
Yeah. We're actually in the top 10% of learner satisfactory colleges. They give us more opportunities as well. You can do an apprenticeship if you think you want to change something. Other after year 13 options, workplace experiences, which are quite relevant, you know, to your course and stuff, because you don't want to do something that's actually outside the field which you want to go into. And free bursaries, and the atmosphere is actually very friendly and fun. We like going for trips, you know, sporting activities. We've got basketball teams, football teams who actually play in the leagues.
Wow.
And we're actually doing quite well. Yep, both the teams are like in top 3s. We've got Starbucks, in case you know you like to drink.
Starbucks,
and, you know,
okay. So you're promoting brands, okay?
Yes, we do.
Well, I'm
Yes,
kind of.
we do.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I kind of like Costa, but I am feeling Starbucks. We do have this argument in our house actually. So the missus, you know, I like Costa, but the missus likes Starbucks. But she has won me over to the Starbucks fraternity because I love a white chocolate mocha.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and lastly, but not least, free Wi-Fi and a free bus pass, so you don't have to worry if you haven't got the money, because you know we have different problems. So if you've got the financial problems, we actually help you with free bus passes, and you also get free meals. You can actually access it, yeah, using your ID card. So that's about it.
Wow, awesome, excellent. Oh, thank you so much for your contribution. Enjoy the rest of your day. For those who want to interested about Wolverhampton College, right? I know, terrible black country accent. Those all the details, but the key one I will just read out is www.wolvcoll.ac.uk/apply. So you hear that, there's a Starbucks there. They help you with a lot of stuff, free bus pass, free Wi-Fi. There's a lot of freeness. Sounds great. And you have a, you know, you're hearing from a student. Are you still there or have you left now, sir?
Still there. This is my last year actually. Oh, and another thing, which is one of the most important things, you can do your A levels if you want to, or you can also do like a vocational course. So it's up to you, really. If you want to do both, it can give you the opportunity to do that.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much for your time. I'm wishing you all the best with the rest of your college course. Thank you for being a great ambassador for your college. We respect you and appreciate you. Take care. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So I'm going to just move on to our next speaker, who's coming all the way from Dudley, Lenny Henry Town. So hopefully Debbie is here with us. So we're going to hear from Debbie, who's going to give us a snapshot around why students should consider going to Dudley College. Debbie, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Good.
Fabulous. So Debbie's here, but also my name is Tyler, and I'm going to be speaking to everybody today about Dudley College. So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Right, so I'm going to go straight for it. Every year we've got thousands of students who enrol at our campuses, and they study one of the hundreds of courses that we've got available. We are one of the highest performing colleges in the region, and we have played a pivotal role in providing vocational and technical education for over 150 years. So that's quite a long time. So we know our stuff. So one of the most important decisions I'm sure you're all thinking at the moment is, where shall I study? What career path shall I take? What shall I do next? And there might be a lot of uncertainty surrounding that. So we're here to help you make those big decisions.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So these are all the hundreds of courses here on your slide here.
Indeed, yes. So there's a huge number of pathways people can take with us to kickstart their career. And our programmes do range from entry level right through to degree level. So we can help provide the skills that employers are looking for.
Wow, that is fantastic. Excellent.
Do you want to carry on about enrolment? So it's not too late to apply for a September start. You can secure your place by going online on our website, which is dudleycol.ac.uk. And this year, enrolment looks a little bit different. So everything is online.
Yeah.
So all people need to do is head over to dudleycol.ac.uk, and that's where they can enrol online by selecting their course of study.
Fantastic. So can you just say your website address one more time for our listeners, please? That'd be great.
Yeah, that's dudleycol.ac.uk. And as I said earlier, we do have a range of pathways that learners can take with us. So we've got the full-time vocational courses, which I think you've seen on slide 1 there. Yeah. We've got the brand new T-levels. We've got apprenticeships.
What does T-levels, like, break that down for those who are just listening?
Okay, yes, lots of people haven't heard of T-levels yet, so we're trying to spread the word on those. It's a brand new qualification for this year, for September 2020. And what they'll do is they'll offer a mixture of classroom learning, but also on-the-job experience. And that's during an industry placement of at least 45 days. So they follow GCSEs, they're equivalent to 3 A-levels, but they'll provide you with the knowledge and experience needed to move straight into a specific career sector. So they're ideal for people as well that enjoy a practical approach to learning because of that 3-month industry placement. Wow,
that is fantastic. Thank you so much for that information. That has been absolutely fantastic. Really, really appreciate your time. Do you want to do any last minute, Debbie? Do you want to do a last minute pitch for your college? Anything else you want to say, like a Jerry Springer final thought?
Just go for it. We're here. If you haven't applied to us already, we want you to come in or go online, talk to us. We'll have something that will help you make that next step and that transition after what's been a pretty rotten year for most people, I think. So start afresh, start again, and Dudley College can help you.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, for your information. Really, really appreciate you. Excellent, 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 excellento. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a quick advert break. I'm going to interview the wonderful, the phenomenal Shantania. I hope I'm saying your name right. You can cuss me or speak to me harshly after. Beckford, who is a social media influencer, model, does a lot of stuff. So are you there, Miss Lady Beckford? Are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's Shantania.
Shantania, yes, we can't see your video.
I won't push you out though.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So the question I want to ask you today is, who are you?
I don't know myself, I'm joking. Well, I actually went to Dudley College, believe it or not. Good college still. Like, when I was homeless, like, I would stay all day in college, like, doing work, and, like, they were, like, really supportive. I got A and 2 Bs, so, yes, Dudley College.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
So I am like a YouTuber slash Instagrammer slash influencer, but like I'm on the journey of kind of like taking my platform to the next level to help the community, help people like me, people who've been undocumented, basically not forgetting about the little guys and like,
Wow.
you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's so much you can get from the social media aspect that's rewarding. And I think one of those type of aspects is really, really nice. Like I could try and get 1 million followers, but what am I doing with it? So
Oh, excellent. I love it. I love it. So for, this generation, followers seem to be everything and likes. Yeah. So how many followers do you have? Because for me, who has just like 300 followers, if I was defined by that, I'd really be feeling very crushed. But how many followers do you have at the moment on your Insta?
245K.
Wow. How did you do that?
Hard work, dedication, and just going with the flow.
Okay. So what is it like when I spoke to you when we was preparing for this, you told me about your story in terms of when you came here from Jamaica and basically there was a lot of problems that you was going through and you made a decision to go onto YouTube. Can you just tell us a bit about that, please?
Yeah, so I came to the UK when I was 9 years old. So I went to school, etc., etc. And when I was 17, like my mom, she had to go back home. So I was here by myself. So I was in college and I got homeless for a few years. I went through the hostel route and then like I had to find a way to save to get documents to live in this country. So I did that by myself. I had like a little job, selling baguettes and stuff, but it was hard, but like 7 days a week, man, had to do it. So I was able to save for everything. And then I was like thinking to myself, I can't go uni because even though I've got good grades, I got accepted into a few unis, I don't have documents to show that I can study. So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do in my life? Because I'm such an academic as well as creative.
Yeah.
Obviously, like growing up, you're always taught you have to go do this, do that, do this, do that. So like I was just like, I'm just gonna do YouTube. I have nothing else that I want to do that make me like happy, and I want to build confidence and gain a sense of who I am. So I just worked really hard for another month or so and saved and then started. But the thing was, I went on being myself. So like I couldn't afford much. So I had cheap wigs that people could afford and stuff like that. So that really helped. It was good.
Wow, fantastic. I'm really, really proud and excited to hear about your journey. I'd like to just ask you, life, I can't imagine how it must be for younger people right now because of COVID-19 and, we've had the Black Lives Matter and stuff and everything might feel like it's up in the air. Is there anything that you would say to young people who are probably in the valley of decision around thinking about their further education and what choices to make? Is there anything that you would like to say to those young people who may be listening online, live through our Facebook or here on the Zoom?
You know what? I personally feel like you kind of have to go with your heart and your passion, like whatever excites you, like the first thing that comes into your head, whatever excites you is what you should go for. And even if you and then if you look at things logically after that, you try to figure out what will be of this, what will be of that. And the thing is, I feel like you shouldn't limit yourself to just one thing. The human mind is such a beautiful thing. It's a sponge. It's like, it's powerful. So why not do a few things that you're interested in, because multiple sources of income and happiness are amazing. You know what I mean? So I just feel like if you can do extras, why not? Do one where you think you're going to get money from or have a good career. Do another one that is your passion, that you can come home from that and work on that. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that.
Have time.
That is fantastic. Awesome. Brilliant. I just want to be a bit nosy, first of all. I do apologize. That painting in the background behind you, who done that?
My followers do like paintings and stuff of me. I always get them to send them so that I can hang them up in my house. So I've got paintings that are coming. They're going to be in each and every one of my room. Because I feel like it's beautiful, and it like people spend the
very
time
bright
to draw you and stuff. So why not? So, and plus it looks really good in the house.
Excellent. Awesome. So thank you so much for your time. We might jump back and ask you a few more questions. We're going to open the floors for questions for those who are on the Zoom. But I really want to say thank you for everything that you've shared today. Really inspired by watching stuff that you do on Instagram. And it was just so nice to have those behind the scenes conversations with you, because to be honest, I had this stereotype about influencers, and you kind of smashed that stereotype that I had.
Obviously, so, rare one here. Come on.
yeah. So thank you, man, and just thank you for your contribution today at our Summer Careers Festival. Yeah, we'll be back in contact in a bit through our question and answer session. So we're going to hear from North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College. Are you there?
Yes. Hi, Nathan.
How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Alison.
So I'll just run through this very quickly then. So my name's Alison Louth. I'm the schools officer for North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College. We offer a range of apprenticeships and further education full-time courses up to a level 5. These are delivered by industry experienced tutors as well. And we run these out of our Nuneaton campus, Hinckley campus, Harrowbrook, which is our construction centre, our Myra Technological Institute, which has cutting edge automotive and engineering facilities. And if you do join a course there as well, you may have the opportunity to also work at Myra as well and get a few experiences there. We also deliver a lot of industry placements as well. So you get to that good work experience. You know, we're a really caring college, so we really care about our students, and we want to make sure that they succeed the best they can during their time with us. If you wanted to, if you're still unsure of what you wanted to do, you could join our website. If you come on our website till 8 o'clock today, tomorrow and Thursday, we have impartial careers advisors who can help you out, okay? Our main priority is to help students because obviously at the minute it's a bit crazy. So we're here to help support you. Also, it's not too late to apply to us either. You can start your story at NWSLC. Please visit our website, which is www.nwslc.ac.uk. I'd also like to mention that if you do apply for a full-time course, your place is guaranteed with us, so get applying.
Alison,
yes.
I want to jump in.
Yes.
So I'm a young person. I'm in the valley of decision. I'm looking at. I've heard Dudley College's pitch. I've heard Wolverhampton College. You know, why should I come to your college?
We have industry standard facilities. So we do have a hair and beauty salon. We have got on-site facilities as in for automotive industry as well. So if you want to get a car up on some racking and look underneath, we've got all of that. Our tutors, we've won a hell of a lot of awards. Our catering department, we've won a lot of awards from them as well. We won some World Skills Awards as well. So, you know, our students are really successful and we're really, really proud of them.
Wow.
Yeah, like our students are incredible. I'm actually joined by one of our students today, Alex Jones, who can kind of tell you firsthand what it's like to be a student at NWSLC.
Fantastic.
Hi. Hi, I'm Alex. So
Hi, Alex. Welcome, Alex. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. After my GCSEs, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I was in one of them situations that everyone was pushing me to do A-levels and I didn't want to pick 3 subjects. I wanted to focus on one. So I actually looked at North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College and joined their media course, which was amazing. You know, you get to try every different aspect in media, and they have a TV studio and a radio studio. So you got to actually have a hands-on experience.
Wow.
So yeah, it was really good there, and the teachers are so supportive and the atmosphere is just so lively and everyone's happy, which is great to be at. But then afterwards, I weren't really sure what I wanted to do after that because I passed. So then it was the situation of, do I go to university? And I actually chose to study an apprenticeship with them. And I'm actually in the marketing team, being the event, I was the events apprenticeship. And then now I've got a full-time job with them. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy and your enthusiasm. Are you going to stay with us for the rest of today's Zoom?
Yeah.
Awesome, excellent. Thank you so much.
So I'm based at WCG. So we're seven colleges across Warwickshire and Worcestershire. So the beauty of having 7 colleges is the fact that each of the 7 sort of facilities, campuses, is very different. So one of our colleges here is Morton Morrell, based in the very green Warwickshire, not far from Leamington Spa. So this is where all our land-based and work-based courses are run. So you can see on the list there on the slide, there's some pretty unique things. So that's kind of everything from animal welfare, which proves very popular, all the way through to sport. So we partnered with Leamington Football Club with their academy, construction, countryside management, and equine horse management. So Morton Morrell is just one of our sites. We've also got Leamington Spa, rugby, and Warwick Trident. So if you're more kind of, let's say, academic subjects such as A-levels, T-levels, as well as the other colleges have mentioned, is a brand new thing that we're offering from next September. And then over in Worcestershire, we've got our other 3 sites, which are Pershore, and Evesham and Malvern Hill. So again, it really depends on where you live as to where you might study, but also what you might want to look at. So the best thing really about us as a college, other than having 7 sites, is the fact that we pretty much offer everything you could think of. So as well as full-time courses, T-levels and A-levels, we also do apprenticeships. So apprenticeships are kind of offered in a very wide spectrum of subjects as well. So if you're more of a kind of practical hands-on person, as there's Pershore there, so if you're more of a hands-on practical person that likes being in a more kind of adult environment such as work, then an apprenticeship is probably for you. But if not, there is most likely a course that can be studied. So our website is there, wcg.ac.uk. We are still enrolling, so it's not too late to apply. So you can visit the website. There's a big picture on the homepage which takes you to information about how to enrol. We're offering face-to-face sessions for students that book on. If you've not already got a place confirmed for September, it's not too late.
Wow, fantastic, Joe. That was absolutely awesome. Do you want to do your final Jerry Springer moment, thought of why students should join your college?
Absolutely. So we've got industry-led teaching and industry standard facilities. So whatever course you study, whether that's an apprenticeship or whether it's a professional or technical course, you will be based in a very mature learning environment with people that have most likely worked in the industry before, and they will be your tutors. So it really, really propels you into higher education or employment, and whichever route you want to take.
Wow.
But you can keep your options open with us.
Fantastic, Joe. Joe, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so imagine, because one of the things I think we said before we came on was I could imagine that many young people, many students that probably live, say, within Birmingham or an inner city area,
yeah,
probably like the idea of being able to just, leave where they actually live and go to college. Would you be able to support young people or students that are thinking about that kind of decision?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got 2 routes. We do have students from the age of 16 that actually live on campus. So Leamington Spa, Pershore and Morton Morrell have accommodation. But we also have transport. So obviously, yeah, for those students that might be looking at doing something sort of at Morton Morrell, which is a little bit more out on the sticks as such than being in a city. There are transport routes available, transport bursaries and funds and things like that for additional support. But yeah, certainly we do have students that take the leap. And at the age of 16, if they really, really want to study something, best advice is to not let things kind of limit you, because there are things available there in support based at college.
Awesome, Joe. Fantastic. Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you. I would really just encourage students who are listening, don't always think to go to the college where all your friends are going or near to where you live, because sometimes you just the getaway and being able to just be focused and be an environment that's around learning can really just accelerate your learning experience. So please bear that in mind. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate your time. Awesome. So now we're going to have an interview with the wonderful, the amazing Cordell Jeffers, someone who I've seen on social media doing stuff in and out of schools, done a lot of stuff. And I'm just so honored and privileged to have him here this afternoon. Mr. Cordell, are you there, sir?
I'm here. Hello, people. Can you see me?
I can hear you. You
can see me as well, yeah?
Yeah, I can see you. You're looking lovely, mate. You're looking lovely.
Wicked.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here. Honestly, like, it's great, man. I wish we had these opportunities when we was younger, and people like yourself, man, really, changing the game for young people, man.
Awesome, man. Thank you for being here, and thank you for saying yes to our call to be involved. Today for us, Cordell, is just so important. It's so important to get the message out to as many young people within our region, because as you know, this year has just been like no other, and I can't imagine how young people must be feeling, with just everything, the amount of messaging we're getting from central government. But today we really want to just try and bring that clarity. So can you just tell us about your journey, and, a message of encouragement for young people who may be in the valley of decision? They may be distracted, because social media can be very distracting, and it looks like glitz and glamour and fancy life. But yeah, just...
I can take you back, obviously I'm 28 now. I'm a 28-year-old entrepreneur. I run multiple businesses, and I'm a motivational speaker. I do a lot of work in schools and colleges up and down the country as well. So my kind of story started, take it back 15 years ago in school. I was quite trouble. I was one of the troublesome ones in the playground, always messing around, always causing havoc for teachers, not around the right crowds, always trying to show off in front of my peers. And teachers became very frustrated with me. I was always the one that wanted to ask or answer the questions in classroom, always getting kicked out. Spent most of my school years in either detention, isolation, or being excluded, unfortunately. I didn't finish my school education. By the time I got to year 9, I was kicked out of school with no GCSEs. And, coming from a Caribbean background, education is everything. So it was quite, it was a bad thing to my family, really, being kicked out. I wasn't able to get no managed moves to any schools either, just because the school gave me such a bad reference. And plus it was in the midst of, entering my GCSEs. So no schools didn't really want me to interrupt their education system. Mm-hmm. So what my mum decided to do is she sent me to the Caribbean. Now, if you're from the Caribbean, you always get a threat that you'll get sent back home if you don't have bad behavior. Well, my mum actually done that. So she actually sent me to go live with my grandparents. And I lived over there for a year, a small island called St. Kitts and Nevis. My dad's from Jamaica, but my mum's from a small island called St. Kitts. So I moved over there. I was there for about just over a year. And, I had to go to school there. And over there, literally my life and my mindset changed, because over there, kids have nothing. Do you know what I mean? Kids were coming, on the school bus, kids were coming out of wooden shacks and, just houses that I wouldn't think people would live in, but it was coming out. But once they got to school, they had their head in the books and they were striving, because education was literally the only thing that they had. So that just kind of shifted my mindset. I was thinking, well, back in the UK, we have everything. We have all these opportunities. We have all the resources. Why am I not applying myself? Yes. So when I'm seeing kids with nothing, literally classrooms underneath a tree, when I'm seeing kids really strive and they were way smarter than me, I was thinking, I need to book my ideas up.
Wow.
Don't get me over there. The discipline it was a lot different back then as well over there. You would get the cane or two on your backside if you mess around. I suppose that's why my mum wanted me to go over there. So after a year, after I really understood, I really want to make the most of my environment and my surroundings when I get back to the UK, my mum decided me to send me back. I came back and lived with my auntie in Neutrals. It was quite a shift because, coming back, my friends that I was hanging around with, they've grown up now. So, things have gone from messing around on the playground to more serious gang crimes and stuff like that. So, I had to really try separate myself. And I think that was a key thing, because in order to elevate, sometimes you have to separate as well. So, I had to kind of separate myself from my friendship groups. Even though, you know, I love them and I've been around them for a while and grown up with them, I couldn't really get involved what they was doing. So, you know, I was trying to get back into schools. No school wanted me. And then I got introduced to South Birmingham College. And I'm a bit of an advocate for South Birmingham College because they took me on, you know, with no qualifications, and they gave me an opportunity to retake my GCSEs, and they put me on a level 2 course. At the time, there was a guy called Michael Wassifer Brown. He got me onto the course in media, and I studied that course. And yeah, man, I just excelled. And, you know, because I was writing more assignments, so it was really about opinions and, you know, research, and I could put forward an argument that I wanted. I enjoyed that kind of curriculum a bit more than, you know, the normal classroom. So I studied a level 2, then I studied my level 3 in business studies. Then, you know, I got a distinction in that. And yeah, everything just, you know, was growing. It was just growing.
Wow.
And yeah, education was really good. At the time during school, don't forget, I said I did live in quite a disadvantaged area, which was Nechells, which was quite rough. So a lot of my friends were going to prison and stuff like that, and it was quite hard at the time. And there was bits and pieces. So I didn't necessarily want to go to university because, you know, I developed an entrepreneur mindset quite young. I was reading about entrepreneurs.
Can I jump in, Cordell? Sorry.
Go ahead.
So, you know, growing up Nechells, and being around this environment where some of your friends are going to prison and stuff like that, what were some of the things that you did to keep your mind disciplined? Because I'm just thinking for the young person that may be listening who has kind of like, you know, the image of the angel on one shoulder and the devil with the pitchfork on the other. What would you say? Like, what did you do? And what would you say to a young person that may be listening and may have that kind of challenge?
Well, once I came back from the Caribbean, obviously I didn't want to get sent back there, innit? So that was number one. Number two, I think it was more, you know, like for me, I'm quite strong-minded. So, and it's hard these days because a lot of young people do get influenced in the wrong things. But I was, you know, I was able to stand up and have the confidence to say no to a lot of things. So I wasn't able to easily get sucked in or get influenced. But I think where it was with me was the fact that I was seeing a lot of people, you know, make a lot of money from illegal activities. But I was just like, there's actually transferable skills in a lot of the things that I was seeing people do. So I was taking them to transferable skills and putting it into something positive and challenging my energy into something that could grow legit and hopefully eventually, you know, get me to where I am today. And yeah, that was the mindset, and I just kept that mindset. You know, the college really helped me. The tutors there really helped me. And then I went on to university in Manchester. Like I said, I didn't want to go to university, but I needed to get out of my surroundings. That was the one thing that I needed to get out of my area. And, you know, I studied a foundation business degree in Manchester. Then, you know, from there, it's just grown. And, you know, now I run multiple businesses, one which is a sports clothing line with my partner. Wow. I run a social enterprise as well called We Shine Together. You know, we've sponsored kids in places like Zimbabwe, paid for 28 kids' education fees for the year because that's something that I'm really passionate for about 5 years, sorry. And I'm also a motivational speaker, so I've worked up and down the country. I've spoke at places like Facebook, NatWest, Shoe. I've done some amazing things. I was invited to number 10 Downing Street not so long ago for my work. And for me, for young people that are listening today, you have to make a decision. And I think that's one of the most important things. Like, all successful people make decisions. Whether you want to, you know, be a doctor, a lawyer, or, you know, whether you want to work at Tesco, whatever makes you happy, just make a decision and make a career out of it. Like, everybody that's on this call today, I know for a fact that you have the motivation, or else you wouldn't be on this call. So you've done the first step. You're listening to these amazing people talking about colleges. Just make a decision to be amazing. It's not always going to work out. Sometimes you have to jump in the deep end and learn how to swim. But make a decision, because, you know, life can be what you want it to be. So how you do something is how you do everything. And that's what I just want to get to the young people today. You know, I could have made a decision to follow my friends and end up where they did, you know, back then. But I decided not to. I decided to walk a different path. And now I'm getting invited to places like, you know, I'm from Nechells Park Road to number 10 Downing Street. You know, these things don't happen often. So it's really important that you make decisions. And, you know, sometimes you have to separate yourself to elevate yourself as well. It's really important. You have to surround yourself around the right people with the right mindset. And, you know, come to more things like this and make the decisions that you have today to really learn and interact and engage, because you guys are way probably younger than me. You know what I mean? You're probably like 10 years younger than me. Like, do you know how long 10 years of focus and dedication where that can get to you? If you're 16 now, by the time you're 26, you guys are going to be the next future leaders. Now, I know we're in, you know, a place where, you know, we're in 2020. It sounds like it's a write-off year, but this is going to make the most resilient leaders in the future. Sometimes you have to go through traumatic experience in order to come out on the other side. So it's really important that you make these decisions and, you know, you learn from your failures and you keep going. You have to fail. It's like riding a bike. Life's like riding a bike. You're going to fall off. You're going to, you know, get back up, dust your knees, and you're going to keep going. When you was younger, when you fell off your bike, you didn't just stop riding. You know, you jumped back on it and you kept going. And life's going to give you knocks. You're going to come through obstacles, but it's important that, you know, you keep going and you keep trying to get to where you want to get to, you know. I have this, like, you know, this, I haven't got one today, but imagine like a sand timer, you know, where, you know, Nathan, you know, like a sand timer.
Yeah, we turn up and upside, yeah.
So imagine there's sand at the top, which is like, you know, your future. And, you know, you got sand at your bottom as well, which is your past. Now, your past, yeah, you can't do nothing about. You know what I mean? You can try and learn from them, but you can't do nothing about it. Your future, yeah, is you can only hope and push for. But what's going, as you're going through the middle bits, yeah, is the moment, that, like, your moment now. So be present in the moment and make decisions now and really, really go for it, guys. I'm so excited to be here today to talk to you, sir. I'm so excited for your futures. Don't think that, you know, with this whole pandemic that, you know, the future's dull. The future's still bright. In every difficulty lies opportunity, man. So keep pushing and keep going.
Fantastic. Cordell, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for just sharing your story with us. I've been inspired, and I'm thinking about decisions that I need to make myself to go to the next level. So thank you so much. Please stay with us because we're going to open up the floor to some questions in a bit. Thank you so much, sir. We're back on the other side. Awesome. Wow. I hope you guys who are listening on Facebook Live are enjoying today. It's amazing. Is my DJ there? Is he ready, Mr. DJ?
I was ready, man.
You're always ready. You don't even want me to say that to you no more, innit? So what I'm going to do, we're going to play some music in a minute, but I'm just going to quickly hear from Mr. Bow, who actually is from South and City College, just to hear your perspective, sir, around your college and what you can do. So, Bow, can you just give us a snapshot of what South and City College can do? And then we're going to hear from DJ 5-Star Kid. Thank you, Cordell. That was amazing.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Fantastic, sir.
Great. Actually, I remember Cordell from college. He came to our college. It was South Birmingham College then. It's South and City College now. So I remember Cordell at our Digbeth campus. He's a really entertaining student. I used to see him quite a lot. So I'm glad he's done so well. That's fantastic news.
Excellent.
So it's a weird old time with COVID and all the rest of it. But I just wanted to say a few things about South and City College. So all the colleges are open now for enrolment. So you don't have to enroll online if you don't want to. If you want to come and have a chat with people, you can come to any of our campuses. All 7 campuses are open at the moment. So you can come in. It's all sort of social distancing. So there's, you know, no risk and all that sort of stuff. They can come in and chat to people, to our admissions and our careers and our teachers about the different things that you want to do. So we do loads of different courses. It's all the way from A-levels and vocational courses. We do apprenticeship and university courses. I'll try not repeat what the other guys said from the other colleges, because, you know, you've heard that sort of stuff already. So, you know, we do the same sort of stuff. All our teachers come from the industry, so they've taught that sort of stuff, and they've had their own businesses, and now they're teaching other people. So we do hundreds of courses. I can't go through them, but anything that you need to do, anything from accountancy to art, from history to hospitality, from science to sports, we've got something at all of our campuses for everyone. We've even got sort of very new courses that we've been told by employers that they're looking for. Things like forensics, drone technology, esports, garment technology, robotics, artificial intelligence. So there's a range of new courses that might not have considered that are available now. We've got courses for everyone. So I know that a lot of people might have recently had their sort of results, be that A-level results, GCSE results, or BTEC results, and it's been a difficult old time. But we have got courses at all levels, so I'm sure that we've got something that would suit you. The thing is Cordell, as Cordell was saying, you've got to make those decisions. Even if you're not quite sure, come into the college, have a chat with somebody, see what options there are, because I'm sure there is something for everyone, really. If you would ask me one question about what is our sort of unique selling point, Nathan, I mean, one of the things I'm really proud of is the sort of support that we give, and I hope Cordell would agree with that. What we want is every single one of our students to succeed, you know, that
That's
no
brilliant.
one's left behind.
Yeah, awesome. That's excellent. And you're based right in the main campus in this kind of like city centre, Digbeth.
Yeah, so we've got 7 campuses across Birmingham. So we've got Hall Green, Handsworth, Digbeth, Longbridge, all over the place. But if I say one more thing about that extra support, it's like we've got loads of people like tutors, all our welfare, our careers team. We've got lots of mentors. If you need help on your course, we've got people who help you in class or outside of class. So what I'd say is, for anybody, there's a range of support there to help you get to where you want to get to.
Fantastic, Bao. Bao, I want to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you to all the colleges who have shared and showcased what they're doing. We really, really appreciate you. This is what we're here for. We're here to share the information. We're the hashtag WM Strong Summer Careers Festival online. Bao, thank you. And we're going to open the floor now to questions. So DJ, 5-star kid, over to you. I'm just going to recap on some of the slides that we've had. And then I just want everybody, just to make sure that everyone's still engaged, please, can you just put into the chat, I am listening, just the words. Every single person that's in here, I want you to throw into the chat, I am listening. So I'm just going to open up the floor for any questions. We've got a question that came in from our Facebook Live audience that are listening. And the question is, for the colleges, let me just get the question up. I do apologize. Clarice, are you there to ask that question, please?
I am, yes. So the question was, are there any accessible career finder, maybe Pathfinder, Skills Finder tests that can be recommended?
So would any other colleges like to answer that question?
Yes, Nathan, actually, if you go to our website, www.nwslc.ac.uk, if you go on there, we've actually got a pathways option. So if you click onto the course you like, on one of the tabs, it will say extra information. If you go onto there, it'll split out all the different careers that you could potentially take after doing that course, and it will also give you how much you could earn doing that career pathway as well, and also the different courses that you could do as well. So we've got that linked to our website.
Awesome. Thank you, Alison. Another question coming in from Facebook Live. This is, do you have any links to any of the colleges this can answer? Do you have any links with universities following completion of A-levels? Does anyone
I could answer that one. In terms of links with universities, sorry, after college. So we a lot of our courses actually are linked with universities anyway, from 16 to 18. So we do have students that go straight on to Warwick, to Oxford, to Birmingham, Northampton, mostly obviously local to us. We do offer degrees as well at the college after the age of 18. So students, particularly this year, with the pandemic and everything that's been going on, we've found a lot of students are preferring to stay closer to home with the uncertainty around that. So we do offer degrees, much like other colleges do as well, which are accredited by universities as well. So
fantastic. Excellent. Awesome. Bao, did you want to say anything different? Thanks for that, Joe. That was really appreciated. Bao, did you want to say anything else from Southend City College? Or are you okay? All right, then. I'm going to just wrap things up then. So I want to just literally thank everybody. DJ 5-Star Kid, just have a tune that you can play us out on. But I wanted to say to you that this is not just the only day we're here. Please go and tell a friend. Are there any questions actually in the chat? If you got a question before we sign off, please ask the question now or forever hold your peace. All right. Yeah, we really want to say thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being a part of our Summer Careers Fair day 2. Listen, day 3 tomorrow is all around access to employment. So we've got employers, live jobs, full-time and part-time jobs that are happening within our region, the West Midlands. So please share this information. The same Zoom link that you used for today and yesterday is the same link that it's going to be for tomorrow. I really want to thank all the colleges. I want to thank West Midlands Combined Authority. I want to thank all of my team behind the scenes at First Class Foundation, doing all the socials, doing the administration, doing all the stuff behind the scenes that makes everything work and come together. And really want to say thank you to everyone on Facebook Live that are tuning in. We thank you. We appreciate you. Please, 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 please share this information to 16 to 25-year-olds. This is important information. So yeah, we really appreciate you all. We're going to stop the live stream now.